Welcome to East Falls. On today's episode of Cycling Through the Airwaves, I've made my way up to East Falls on a chilly Saturday afternoon. The thermostat read 31 degrees in the morning, but with close to a 20-mile-per-hour wind, it really feels like it's 19 degrees outside. I think on windier days, you really get much more out of the workout as you're fighting the wind uphill and even on flat straightaways. So now, as we make our way over the Falls Bridge, now is as good a time as ever to go over today's topic. So over the last month or so, I've dove headfirst into the work of Elvis Presley. Currently, I'm about a quarter of a way through Peter Guralnick's book, Last Train to Memphis. It is one volume of a two-part book series that is arguably considered to be the definitive Elvis biography. This volume chronicles his life from a young child until about 1958. But mainly what I wanted to talk about today, though, was the concert film documentary, Elvis, That's the Way It Is. The film was directed by Dennis Sanders and was released in 1970. It was the first non-dramatic film role for Elvis's career, and it documents his summer festival in Las Vegas during August of 1970. The film seems to have two sections, the first being Elvis rehearsing at the MGM studio backlot in Culver City, and the second being Elvis's 1970 show at the International Hotel in Las Vegas, later to be the Hilton International, and now the Westgate Hotel and Casino. Although I enjoyed both portions of the film, the rehearsals were my favorite. Up to this point, I've never seen footage of Elvis just being himself. We've always seen Elvis on stage or in an interview or in some grandiose fashion. In Guralnick's book, he talks about Elvis the prankster and how he was a funny guy and played tricks on his friends. In these sequences caught on film, you see Elvis as he was amongst his friends, a warm presence to be around, a jokester, and all-around funny guy. You can feel the energy in the room when he first enters the rehearsal, shaking hands and greeting members of his band as he's ushered in by his entourage. What I find most captivating of this entire film is just that it's a snapshot of Elvis at his peak. He just had done the '68 comeback special a short 2 years ago, and we see a mature and refined Elvis with close to a 15-year career at this point. The concert portion is filled with his classics like Heartbreak Hotel, Don't Be Cruel, and new hits from the time like Suspicious Minds. But the concert also has some covers of other hit songs at the time like You Don't Have to Say You Love Me, You've Lost That Lovin' Feelin', I Just Can't Help Believin', and I've Lost You. Those are some of my favorite, by the way. Bookended by a short piece on the Elvis Appreciation Society at a convention in Luxembourg in September of 1970, you're treated to a look at how Elvis was regarded by his fans at this point. The film has it all, and is the perfect look into the life of the king at the top of his game. There is an old MGM DVD of this kicking around, which I picked up at my local record shop for about $5. Warner Archive Collection, though, has released a great Blu-ray that is available. It's currently on my wish list, and I'll leave a link below so you can pick up a copy for yourself. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the scenery.